Welcome to my channel. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and it's great to have you with me. We're hopefully going to be doing a fun new technique. I was inspired by a video I watched this morning about blending polymer clay. Would you believe? I have absolutely been fixating and dreaming of the day where I can get started with a new hobby. And I'm holding off because I don't have the space right now. I've got loads of other things to do, like pack up a house. So I'm binge watching, well, not binge watching, but I am, in my spare time, I am looking up polymer clay videos. And there was a really cool technique that I saw on a video this morning of how to blend clay and then how to do this really cool effect. And I thought, oh, I can do that with card and paper and ink. So this is me getting my little colour fix while I can't play with clay. And we're just going to see what happens, okay? So I've cut a few pieces of paper ready just to see, and we're going to get started. I've cut a piece of Whisper White card to 10 centimeters wide. Now for me that's the magic number because it's a little bit less than half my card base size. Okay, that's basically why I do it, and I might cut it down even further, but we're just going to get started and see what happens. So what I'd like to do is actually blend 4 colours across here. Now I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. So hello and welcome everybody. If you're watching on the live, please say hello. It's always nice to find out where you guys come from. And if you're new here, or if you think that you're going to have some fun tonight and you want to invite some friends, invite your friends to come on and in and check out what I'm doing and say hi. Because we always seem to have fun on here. So, hi Dana, Martina, Vicky, Nancy, Jo, Melanie, Jackie, Jane, Nessa, Kathy, ooh, Sheila, Linda, Valerie. Oh, it looks like Martina's being Father Christmas around the world. Hi Jane. Jane says she's early. You are on early. Good morning. Aloha from Honolulu. Hi Deborah, great to see you. Okay, so I've got some Daffodil Delight here, and I'm going to start with that. I'm just grabbing a scrap bit of paper because I washed my hands a while ago, so I imagine the oils have started kind of already being produced in my fingers. So I'm just going to layer on some yellow. So these brushes that I'm using are not Stampin' Up, although we have got brushes coming. If you're a demonstrator, you can order them now. You've been washing the floor. How exciting, Jane. It is nice to have a nice clean floor, isn't it? Hi from Australia, Cindy Gray. Hi Glenna. Okay, so now I'm going in with, this is Mango Melody, and I'm just adding a stripe of the mango up here now. Oh, got a bit of a darker bit there, but never mind. I do actually want it that saturated. Oh, there we go, that's better. Really want to saturate it a bit more. I might just go back in with the yellow. Hello from Brandon, Canada. I didn't even know there was a place called Brandon. I have a friend called Brandon, but I didn't know there was a place. You're very welcome, Donna. Hi, Christine. Just got in from town because my car broke down. I had to leave it there. Oh, no. How frustrating. Someone out to look at it tomorrow, Christine? Hi, Sue. Okay, so that's the yellow gone on. I wanted to blend then the Flirty Flamingo with the mango. Just going to move that round, make it a bit easier for me because I'm right-handed. Now it could be that these ink pads need re-inking, to be honest, which I may just do. So I'm using colours from the Brights selection. So if you're new to Stampin' Up! And you don't know about their colours, let me assure you that they choose their colours very, very well. Hi, Becky Freer from upstate New York. Has it been snowing with you? So we have 4 colour families, and I know I should squidge this in, but I ain't got time for that right now. All right, I'll get this ink on. Oh dear, I'm getting a few blotches, but never mind. I want it quite saturated, as I said, so I'm just going to keep going. Basically, you're not supposed to just leave the ink like that, how I did it. You are meant to squish it in like this. I was being a bit naughty then. Yeah, sorry. So we have 4 colour families. The Brights, from which these colours are from. The Neutrals, the Subtles and the Regals. And it's kind of helpful because when you're starting out, I tend to say to people, choose colours that you are drawn to. And I tend to find that people are drawn to 1 or 2 of those families to start off with. And then every year we come out with 5 in colours, sort of on trend. You'll see them, generally you'll kind of recognise them in fashion, you'll see them in home decor colours, and they just stick around for 2 years. So we have 40 core colours, and then we have black, white, vanilla, and then occasionally we have other gilt, like metallic colours as well. Isn't that gorgeous? Right, shall I keep going? No, I'm not going to keep going because I want to show you the technique that I'm thinking of doing. Okay, so just want a little bit more mango just there. It's white in Canada. Oh, you had a beautiful snowfall. Wonderful. What do you want? No? Why? Oh, husband just come in with a domestic question. I have Canadian family. My dad is from Toronto. Ah. Hi, Gail. Right, now. This was the plan all along. To then get my ombre and then cut it up. So I'm going to cut it at 1 centimetre, which is about 3/4, sorry, 3/8. Actually, I might do different. No, I'm going to do different sizes. I'm going to do 1, 1.5. Maybe I'll do 1, 1.5. Let's see what happens. There. 1, 1.5. And then another 1. Do that. Just leave that there for a second. Then maybe try a 2. And a 2. Yeah, just do 5 of those. Okay. So then, actually, I'm going to use, oh, actually, if I cut that little bit off, can I get another 2 out of there? Ooh, just about. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. And then we'll use this to stick down on. I'm going to get my stamping seal because it's a bit easier to do that. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How much is this? That's 10 centimetres-ish. Right, I'm going to cut this down to 10. Then I'll know that's perfect. Now I'm going to put my, oops, oh, come on. Stampin' seal across there. Okay. Then I'm going to stuck. Could anyone guess what I'm about to do? I'm going to stick that one there. Then I'm going to flip it. Oh, no, flip that way. It was already flipped. And get it to meet up like this. Da, da, da. Oh my goodness. This is just like colour party time. Isn't this fun? And then I'm thinking I'm going to stamp in black over the top, like a really cool, like flower image or something over the top. What do you think? Oh, luscious. Just got a little bit to cut off there. Look at that. I'll get my bone folder just to give it a little bit of a rub down. Make sure it's all nice and smooth. What do you think of that, guys? You know what? I knew this would work because it worked when I saw it on this video this morning, this photopolymer video. And I thought, if it works there, of course it's going to work as a piece of paper. Of course it will. It's just like sweeties, doesn't it? Look like sweets. Very, very fun. Okay, let's see if I can. I just need another scrap to stick these ones. So I've got 2 1.5, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6 centimetres I need. So I've just got another little scrap here. I'm going to cut that down to 10 centimetres. 10 by 6. Get rid of these. And just get a little bit of my Stampin' Seal. And so we're going to do thin, thick, thin, thick, thin. Okay. The only thing about starting off is that the card wants to stick to you. So put that across there like that. So we'll go thin. Thick. They are lush colours, aren't they? So it does help to go with analogous colours to start off with. So analogous colours are those next to each other on the colour wheel. Now I know pink is a bit of a funny anomaly really, but it does work with this. We've got yellow going to orange, going to pink, going to dark pink. And it looks gorgeous. I'm trying to get them as tight as possible, squished in. There we go. And give it a good rub, 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 rub. There we go. It reminds you of ribbon candy. Ah. Yep. Sure does. Okay, so then I'm thinking, what about... Oh, I've got a spare bit of black from yesterday. That would look fab on there, wouldn't it? We'll do that later though. I'll cut a mask, a border. Right, I'm thinking a bit of stamping on this now. So what about some... What's that stamp set that I've got that's new to me? Oh, what's it called? Although there's this one, So Much Love would look lovely. This one. That might look fun there. That looks super cool. Right, I'm going to get my Stamparatus out. I haven't used it for a while because I want to make sure that this is inked super duper well. And so with the Stamparatus, it means that if it doesn't ink up well on the first go, I've got a second go. So I'm going to get my... I'm going to just clean these off because sometimes I get ink on these. Just going to clean off my magnets and then dry them on my trousers, of course, because that's what trousers are for, aren't they? And I'm going to put my stamp there, pick it up, get my... Now, if you wanted a really dark black impression, then embossing this would be amazing. I'm just trying to find my black ink. There we go. Okay, so let's give this a bit of a squishy wish. So, if you guys got any questions, please do ask me if you have any questions regarding this technique. I have just made it up, so I'll try and be as factual as possible. Cookies are done and kitchen cleaned. Oh, well done, Nancy. I just went out and did a massive meat shop. We've decided we're going to have roast pork on Christmas Day with sort of Chinese flavourings and maybe make some other dishes as well. Oh, that's pretty. It's not very bold, so I might do a little bit of colouring in with it. I think I might get my Stampin' blends out. Sorry, my my Stampin' blends. Right, take that one off. I think just a little bit of maybe grey to colour it in so that you can still see the colour through. Might be nice. I've just sent my hubby for groceries. Oh dear, I spent a lot. Oh, we decided to have steak for Boxing Day again. My daughter didn't want steak, but I'd forgotten how expensive steak was. We only have it once a year. So it's our Christmas treat. Right, so you see this little portion here? Little, Ruth, put your teeth back in. Little portion here needs a little bit of extra stamping. You're in the middle of baking, are you? Oh, Steph, how was your sausage casserole the other day? Steph was having dumplings. I think you put it on Esther's thing. Right, let's move this out the way. Pop that to the one side. Move that out the way. Try and find the bit for the thing. Right, let's get some greys. So I feel that it just needs a bit of extra. So what have I got here? Got light smoky slate. 2 light smoky slates. That's not helpful, is it? Dark smoky slate is what I need. Okay, let's start this. It warmed the old bones. Oh, good. We need it in this weather. Has it been raining with you, Steph? We've just had a little bit of abatement in the rain today, just this evening, but it feels like it's been raining all day. Right, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just putting a bit of dark grey down. And then I was going to get the lighter smoky slate to blend it in a bit. And I was hoping that the blender pens were still going to work, even though I have pre-inked. And they seem to work. Yeah, they're not too bad. The only thing I'm finding is that where the seam is, it wants to put more ink in. So I'm kind of avoiding going near the seams too much. But I love how I can still see a bit of the orange coming through. That was exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to obliterate the colour underneath. I just wanted to have it sitting on top of it. So this does work. It's still raining. Yeah, apparently tomorrow's going to be even worse. So there's flood warnings in various areas because the ground is so saturated. Okay, I'm just going to turn my work around. It's actually easier sometimes to do this rather than dislocating your arm by trying to twist around all the time. And I don't know why I'm being so careful here. I actually want to colour all these things in. Donna, I agree with you. A suggestion of Versamark and gold. What did Donna suggest? Ooh, I missed Donna's suggestion. Sorry, Donna, I missed that. Versamark and gold embossing powder would be a fun touch. Ah, yes, it would. Oh, and please don't mention the gilding. I did lots of gilding yesterday, okay? So I think I'm let off the hook for today, guys. And Esther's just done gilding on her Stampin' Star Creations YouTube channel. So if you want some gold gilding, do head over there. She did a good comparison of different glues you can use. So, and she did the one thing that I really would want to have a go doing. Actually, I could do it on here. Oh, no, I'm not doing gilding. I was going to do with the dimensionals. I love that idea of being able to put those little embellishments with the dimensionals. So basically she stuck the dimensional down and stuck the gold gilding stuff over the top. Oh, Lorraine's had amazing snow. So you've husband took the most gorgeous photo of the sun shining through the trees. Oh yes, please, yes, post it on your Facebook. I want to see that. That sounds beautiful. Yeah, do please post your Christmassy photos in the December chat area of Artful Stampin' Space. It's really nice, and I nearly sort of said to people, oh, if you want to post pictures of your Christmas trees and things, that feel free to do that. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to do is post, because I did not get round, and I'm really sorry, to sorting out a Christmas card swap. I'm going to create a post on there for you to post pictures of a special card for everybody in Artful Stampin Space. So imagine that you were going to make one for somebody, but instead of making it and sending it, you're going to take a photograph of it instead. And you're going to post it on that special Happy Christmas, or shall I call it Happy Christmas Post Your Cards? Happy Christmas letterbox is what I should call it. I'll get an emoji, not emoji, a picture of a letterbox, and I'll put it on the Facebook group, and that is where you are to post your pictures. And maybe your Christmas greetings. You could just maybe, if you want to say a few words and of whatever, then you can do that. And maybe what 2020 has meant for you. I know 2020 has been super tough for some of you guys. I really do appreciate that. At the same time, it's been amazing for me in terms of the amount of people that I've met through YouTube and Facebook. So I have to count my blessings, and you guys are more than one blessing. You're lots and lots of blessings. Okay, so I like that. It's really subtle. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I really like it. Yes, I do. Right, let's colour this in really quickly. I might be a bit braver and go a tad darker with this one. Look, I am being a bit braver. Look, I'm just colouring this in so quickly now. Because do you do that? You kind of, with a new technique, you go in a bit careful to start off with, and then once you go, oh, it works, just kind of go for it. That's right. Count your blessings and make your blessings count. That's a lovely saying, isn't it? Like, love the ones you're with, isn't it? What's that song? Whoop. There we go. It's a bit easier. And then I can go back in with the darker one and add some layering to it. Hi Paula, you love ombre. Oh, me too. Ombre just makes me so happy. I think, I don't know, I wonder if it's because there's a rationality to it. You know, there's a rule to it, isn't it? It's one colour blending into another, and that's what it is. And yeah, it's just gorge. Oh, I need to relax my shoulders a bit. I'm getting all tense. Right. I think I could do with a little bit of embellishment, gold embellishment or something in the middle of these flowers, just to make them pop a bit. And I'm wondering, those little gold embellies that I've got, I'm thinking of the faceted ones. Oh, thank you, Jane. What's she saying? I'll be back. Okay, Jane. She even just won. Hey, Navarana. I don't know, it feels like it needs more, like a little cluster. I put a pile of sequins on one of my cards and I loved how they look. Ah, good. Oh, these are cute as well. I've forgotten about these. These are lovely. These are the Flowers for Every Season gems. And you know what, I'm going to cheat. I can't be bothered to get my, what's it called? Tombow. I'm just going to pile a whole load on and hope for the best. There is no cheating. Yeah, I might regret it when I have a bit that I can't cover. Oh, that looks quite cool. That does look cool. It's really kind of textured in the centre. Right, so where it's still sticky, I'm just pushing the sticky towards the bobbles with my nail. And then I'm going to get my little embossing buddy. Just to take the tack away from that, you see. There we go. Bit different. Never been done before. Oh, yes, do subscribe to Navarana's channel. It's fabulous. Right, so that was the first thing I wanted to have a go doing. Now, I want to try again with this kind of ombre effect. But this time, I'm going to do it on some patterned paper. And I was thinking, what if I did half on this side and then half on that side, and then we cut it up and mixed it about a bit. So I'm going to cut, so this is 6 inches wide, this paper. So I'm going to cut this down to 3, actually I'm going to do it with this one as well, 3 inches. And we're going to cut that in half. Actually, I could do it this way. I'll do that. Kill 4 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to go in with the yellow to start off with. Hi, Scott the Was. That's an interesting name. Where does that come from? This is going to be fab. Do you feel it, Mindy? Do you feel it? It's coming, it's coming. Okay, so I'm just going to protect my... I actually want these going around this way. Okay. Right, so yellow to start. Get loads of it on. Oh, Scott, sorry, you can't promote your channel on my channel. It's kind of, yeah, it's not done. You're lucky to be here, Scott. Right, so the yellow's going on. And again, we're just going to go this... sorry, I've got rid of him now. Okay, so we're going on with this yellow. Oh, I was meant to be holding that there. Sorry, that was a little bit distracting, that was. Yeah, if he had millions of, if he did have millions of people on his channel, he'd know that actually it's really rude to go onto someone's channel and say, follow me. It's just like really rude. Right, that's the yellow. Then we're going to go into some green. Oh, I think I've got some gold flakes on there. Okay, right, so then green's going to be the next colour, so I don't really want it to go further than the middle, really, so I'm just going to move that just past the middle. Put some green down. Okay. So if you're going to do this technique, you need to make sure that you do it the same on every piece of paper, because we're going to be cutting and swapping. Good night, Gina. Take care. Nice to see you. Yeah, au revoir. Salut. Right, so yeah, that's funny, Matt. Unfortunate name, yeah. Kind of came true, didn't it? Right, so that's the green. Then I've got Bermuda Bay here. Right, did I do all four? Yes, I did. Right, I'm going to flip this around now. So I'm going to flip all of these around. And then do Bermuda Bay down this section here. It is, isn't it? It's like it's an all-in-one greeting, isn't it? Salut. I don't know what the equivalent is in English. I don't think we have an equivalent. Take care, Carol. Lovely to see you. Okay, so, oh, it's just looking so nice. I'll blend that a little bit more in the middle there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Carol. It's very kind of you. Salutations. Yeah, we don't tend to use that word nowadays. I was watching Sense and Sensibility again. I've watched it so many times. And there's a phrase or turn of phrase in that the Mrs. Jennings and what's his name? The guy that they rent the house from, the cottage, and he goes, when they first arrive, he says, "Oh, you must come for dinner," and they go, "Oh, no, no," and he goes, "No, I will brook no refusal." And we don't use that phrase anymore. I will brook no refusal. Yeah, so is salut short for a longer word? Like salutation. That's my attempt at a French accent. Right, so now we're going in with Pacific Point. So, may I have permission to ascertain if there's a break? That's what Willoughby says when she falls over and twists her ankle. May I have permission to ascertain if there are any breaks? Before he even touches her, you know. You wouldn't even dare touch a woman without permission. Well, unfortunately, that's changed these days. I think we need to go back to that. Thank you very much, people. Yeah, my favourite version of it is the Ang Lee one with Emma Thompson and Kate Winslet. And Emma Thompson wrote so much of that script, and you can She just does such a fine job. Yeah, do you mean the BBC Pride and Prejudice? Yeah, I love that version. Yeah, those were the days. But you know what? Those of us who have sons and daughters, we have to teach our sons. You know, we have to be responsible, don't we, to teach that our new generation that what is okay and what isn't okay. You know? So I try and make sure I do teach my kids that. Salutations origin is Old French. Oh, have you been Googling? You've just watched the investigation. Oh, what's that about? Right. I know this took a bit of time, but I'm hoping this is going to be worth it. So we now have 4 pieces that should be ombre'd the same. Okay, that's not too bad, is it? That kind of all fits together, yeah? So now, one does this. Now we're going to see if... She's quick on our Google. If we can cut these in one go. The Swedish journalist that was dismembered in a submarine, a true investigation. Ooh! Winnie the Pooh would say salutations after he'd learned it. Salutations, a way of greeting but reduced today to salut. Sue, are you the Sue that's in France? I think it is, isn't it? That's why you know so much about it. Okay, so I'm going to try 1/2 inch. Yes. Sue, my customer, Sue. Sue, I've sent you something. I don't know if you've received it yet. Oh, Lorraine, it is a fabulous scene. Yeah. Right, so I'm doing 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. And then I'm going to do, so 1/2 of 1.5 inches is 3/4, isn't it? So I'm going to do 3/4 there. Okay. Oh, good, Sue. Good, good, good. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for shopping with me. Right, so now I need a scrap piece of card. And let's see what I've got in here. Oh, I've got a bit of glue. Got that glue. Let's get that. I'm going to cut this down to 10 centimeters. And I think rather than cut it down, I'll just get on and glue, and then I'll stop at a certain point. Oh, actually, I kind of want to have a bit of a play. Right, let's see what happens when we do this now. So we've got different designs. So hold on, I'm getting confused. All right, so that is the other side to that one, and that is the other side to that one. Now, my initial vision was to swap. Does that go on there? Hold on. Oh, anyway, that would have gone there, right? So that goes there, that goes there, and then that goes there. Okay, so that was my initial thought. However, I'm wondering if it would be really interesting to then do that. So you can imagine the infinite possibilities of this technique. Okay. You could do all sorts of different variations on a theme, really. So let's see what it's like with this one. We've got that. Let's try it that way around. I think I quite like it going opposite. Just makes it a bit more interesting. Night, Steph. Oh, you're falling asleep. Oh, bless you. Sweet dreams. Right, so which way do you guys prefer it, with the ombre going in the same direction, or do you like it with the ombre going, swapping? Just going to see what this looks like mixing these two together. So we've got the daisy and the dot here instead. Yeah, you guys like the opposite, so there we go. It's okay if you do like it the other way. I would like to hear from you if you do prefer it this way. Just out of interest. It's not right or wrong. I'm just asking an opinion. So please do say if you prefer that, you know, with it going in the same direction. This is really fun. I know it's basically just sticking bits of paper back together. I get that. But it's just really interesting to see how it kind of works out. Can you match up the pattern one? Ombre one, black and white. Can you match the pattern up? No, because I cut them, didn't I? So I think, no, did I? Oh, hold on. Bear with. Is that it? No. Is that it? No. Hold on. Oh, now you're testing me. Nope. Nope. No, I can't. I like the one with the same colours together. So Amanda likes it like that. Okay. Yeah, I was just interested because both work and you just get a different look, you know. I think this one I prefer it going that way because you see so much of the colour. But where you've got quite a lot of black, it doesn't seem to make that much of a difference because the contrast is coming from the black. So that, I think, works really well by keeping the colours going the same, going the yellow down to the blue. So we'll do that with that one. And this one, I've completely flipped it around because I've ended up using the daisy with the dot. So this, I presume, may look... Yeah, you did make me go crazy, Linda. Thanks for that. Now, if you have the spongy things, you can also do this technique with the sponges, the roller sponge. Yeah, I think I quite like that. I think the stripes, it's okay having it all the same. Right, let's start sticking. Yeah, so this is this is 1 inch, and that's 1/2 inch. So, you know, you can play. You can do, like with this one, I did thin, thick, you know. So many possibilities. Brayer. Thank you, Samantha. That's the word I wanted. Just couldn't think straight. Ooh. So I just got to clean. Sometimes you just got to clean the top of your thing because it gets a little bit gunky. Right, that's better. The floor and the diagonal, yeah. Well, so for those of you who are demonstrators, you can order this paper now. It's in the new January to June catalogue. And I can't remember what it's called. Esther used it earlier. It's something love something. It's sort of in the Valentine suite, but I like the graphic nature of it. It's really bold, not bold, bold imagery. So I was really drawn to it. Night, Nessa. Take care. These ones were these were 3/4, Nancy Jo. You're quite right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, you're right. Ooh. Try not to get stuck to the paper. Which I might just do it around this way. I'm trying to push it in as tight as possible. Then I'm going to get my bone folder, which was on my desk. There it is. And just give it a bit of a press down. Because sometimes when you cut cardstock, it can leave a little bit of a mark, and the bone folder just helps to smooth it all back out again. Right, so let's go again. So this one we're going to keep the same. And I'm going to butt it up next to the other one because I'm going to cut it afterwards. I'm going to try lots of different ways to stick this on because I'm finding it hard to do it without getting sticky. Hi Beth Smith, nice to see you. She's at work, okay. That's fine. Thank you for thinking of me and joining. That's okay, Vicky. I'm on the big screen. Right, I think I'm going to be able to fit another. Do you think I'm going to fit these on? Let's double check this. Oh, and I'm not. It's a bit annoying. I get it up to there. Oh, just. All right, I'm just going to do those. I'm going to miss out that one. God, I did it again. Right, it's easy if I go in like this. Now, you could use Tombow to do this. Of course you could. But I quite like the idea of putting some glue down that's going to stay tacky. Oh, Wendy's been making something. Ah. Hope you were filming yourself making it, Wendy. Because we all want to see. Oops, didn't see you were on. Oh dear, Esther. Right, moving swiftly on. So we'll get this one done. Now, am I going to fit all these on? Oh no, I don't want that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not sure. I know what, I'm going to do it this way instead. Go down this way instead. Went a bit OTT there, never mind. You're still trying to fix your next crotchet. Have you decided what you're doing, Esther? What project you're doing? If you don't follow Esther on Instagram, I suggest you do. If you like crochet, she's just finished a really cute project. Right. I didn't have much glue down here. This is why I'm doing it this way. Right, this one I'm swapping round. Just remembering to turn it around, because the last lot I didn't need to turn it, so. Oh yes, Esther had a mighty play. She did loads with the god leaf. It's a really good technique video actually. She did loads. What is this new paper? It is black and white paper that I inked up myself, Cindy. So you're going to have to watch the beginning of the show to find out how I did it. Basically, I used the blending brushes. Okay. Got to make sure I cut this in the right place. Yep. I'm just going to give this a little trim because it's overhanging ever so slightly. And because I use the tape runner, it's wanting to stick a little bit to the blade there. That's okay, just remove it after. Those colours remind me of the 70s, I'm sure. Did that cut off? Yes, it did. Okay, so it is handy to sort of like just straighten everything up, because no matter how careful you are, you may have missed a bit. Right, well that, just wondering if I can re-stick that onto there, but no, maybe not. Okay, so how can we make these into cards, guys? So this has got lots of lovely detail on it, and I don't feel it needs much more. Possibly a sentiment, but the beauty is really in the patterning of it, really. We could go quite dramatic, go for a black base, or we could go for maybe a yellow base with a black surround. So let me just see if I've got a spare bit of black. No, I don't. I don't think I do. No, this was from yesterday. Not quite the right size. Okay, I'm going to grab some Daffodil Delight and some basic black. Yellow. And oh, black is already out, I think. I used it yesterday. So now this one's got a little bit of damage to it. I'm just going to cut this in half. Hi Vicky, nice to see you too. Did you just creep in, Vicky? Esther, what's the name of this paper again? I've forgotten. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so if that goes there like that, just trying to make sure I've got a bit of the border. I cut that there. Oh, look at that. How yum is that? Now, see, I'm thinking this needs a yellow border now. Needs a bit of a contrast, isn't it? So let's do that. That's going to look fab on there. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Didn't realise my sound was on. I think it could do with a really thin border. It doesn't need a big one. So let's measure this. I'm going to cut this down to 7.5. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it where it is because it's actually 7.6 there. What's it there? 10.5. Okay, so 7.6. I'm going to cut this to 8. Oh, good, Mindy. Yeah, I'm excited too. I've just come up with it. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys do with it because I haven't got the time to do all the different permutations of what I'd like to do with it, but I'm hoping you guys are going to do it. So, looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Okay. Thank you. True Love DSP. Thank you. That's what it's called. I'm just going to give that a little slither off there. Sorry, I'm being so precise now. Oh, thank you, Mindy. That's a nice thing to say. I've just spotted something flying around. Oh, like a mosquito. What's a mosquito doing in my craft room at this time of night? Oh, it must be all the rain. Do you think that could be it? They love a bit of rain, the old mozzies. Right, 10.5 by 10.5 should be perfect for this because this is 10 by 10. Well, it should be 10 by 10. Oh, lush. That's gorgeous. Right, and then this one. What accent do I have? Oh, Samantha, it's such a scattered accent. It all depends who I'm talking to at the time, or who I think I'm talking to. Because I was born not in the UK, I was born in Nigeria. And so I lived for the first part of my life hearing my parents' accent, which my father is Southern England, Kent, sort of bit like, sounds a bit like that, a bit Kentish, you know, dropping the T's and all that. And then my mother has an English stroke Chinese accent because she comes from Malaysia. She's Chinese origin. And so her English can be a little bit broken. So for some reason, I have not really picked up on my mum's accent at all. And then where we lived, of course, people spoke the local dialect of Nigeria. And they spoke a language called Igala. So I picked up a little bit of Igala as a child. And those who did speak English spoke it not just with an accent, a Nigerian accent, but there was also dialectical differences. And so I also learnt to speak Pidgin English in the way that Nigerians spoke it. So when I was speaking to Nigerians, I would speak Pidgin English. Then I came back to the UK when I was 9. And I lived in North London, which has its own particular nuances, particularly, you know, amongst teenagers. And there are some interesting sort of, not what's cross, influences, that's the word I want, influences from West Indian culture, from Indian culture, Pakistani culture. And so there are sort of intonations and things that would have affected my accent as well. So when I talk to a North Londoner, my accent changes again. Then I moved to, I went to university in Aberystwyth, which is in Wales. And then I've now lived in mid Wales for the last 20 years. So if I'm speaking to somebody who I know is Welsh or has a Welsh accent, my accent tends to then change again. So yes, and then I have my posh English voice, my, you know, telephone voice, my presentation voice, my reading the Bible in public voice, and that's very RP, very received pronunciation, which is, you know, I try and pronounce my words properly because on YouTube, especially, they do these automated subtitles, and it tends to pick up better with well pronounced words. And I also learned from my father's a preacher, and he was a real stickler for, you know, not it doesn't matter what accent you have, basically just pronunciation, pronouncing properly, because there would be people in the congregation whose hearing wasn't so good. And so he would really make the effort to make sure that he pronounced properly. So, and then I did theatre training. I studied theatre, film and television. And so, you know, when you're performing, you have to make sure that you're pronouncing and your diction's good and all that kind of thing. So, yeah. Yes, I am a chameleon. I am, totally. Which can be a little bit embarrassing when you don't mean to take on the accent of the person you're talking to. So if I maybe spent a week with, I tell you who's got quite, I don't think she's watching right now. There's a lady called Bev Evans who watches, not Bev Evans, she's Australian. Bev Meeker. She's got a very sweet accent. I love it. Slightly southern. I would pick that up in no time. Who am I? I'm just Ruth, you know, and that's a really good question, actually, Linda, because I think so many people struggle with their identity, don't they? They really struggle to figure out where they fit in the world and whatever. And I've just learnt to just do me. You know, I'm influenced by so many things, But at the same time, I'm also an influencer, and I can't change the things that have happened to me. I can't. Sorry, that sounds like I've had an awful life. I really haven't had an awful life. I just mean, you know, the fact that where I was brought up, who my parents were, who my sisters are, people I've met, you know, they all influence. And I guess ultimately, whatever's happened to you, whatever walk of life you have a choice as to whether those things influence you for positive or negative, or you're going to hold on to the negative or let go. So that's what I've learned. And for me as a Christian, I know some of you do know that I'm a Christian, and when I say I'm a Christian, it means that I live my faith. For me, my main identity is in Jesus Christ. So so he is the person that I look up to the most and who I try to emulate. So of course I'm not perfect, don't always get it right, but he's very forgiving. I love this on the yellow. Love it. You know what I really want to try it on now though is the Granny Apple Green, because that's a happy colour too. And for some reason I always have loads of Granny Apple Green card bases. I'm wondering whether to do it with that one. I hope I play the piano. Nah. No, I don't play the piano. I can play the, what's that? Dun, 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 dun. I can do that. And I can play the chopsticks. I can do that. And my son plays the piano very beautifully. He's been learning the piece from Howl's Moving Castle, what's it called? Oh, I wasn't going to cut into this piece. Oh, well, I'll just have to cut another one. It's called Merry-Go-Round of Life. I know there are some Studio Ghibli fans on this channel. I have the hands for it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's funny. As a teenager, I remember a lad who was a couple of years above me at school. He took me by the hands one day. He said, "Oh, you have the most beautiful hands." And I was like, "Really? What?" So I was like, "Okay, I'll take it." I'll take compliments when they're given. Don't often get compliments, so if you're going to give me one, I'll take it. Sorry, you asked how I met Tom. Oh, that's a story. That's a story. Have I got time for that now? Maybe Tom and I will come on and do a YouTube, like a Q&A over Christmas. How about that? So if you've got questions you'd like to ask Tom and I, how about you put them, email me them, or you can even put them in the comment section of this below, because I wouldn't want to clog up a crafting video with Tom and I. Yes, we do. We have the time. Well, it's quite funny hearing Tom and I talk, because we obviously have slightly differing viewpoints. You see, he would say that I kept coming around to his place, and then I would say he kept coming around to mine. So, right, so that's going to go on there. And I feel like it needs a bit of depth to it. It just needs something else. Oh, I know. A simple dimple way of creating a bit of extra texture on your card is this. You get your card base, and then you open it up. So you do this on the wrong side, and you use your score tool, and you just do that. Now, so I'm doing 1/2 centimetre all the way around, which is about 1/4 inch. I'm just going to go up to there. thank you. I presume I may have got it from my... I'm just trying to figure out where the centimetre line is. Not there. I'm presuming my hands came from my father. He has long fingers. He's a tall man and he has long fingers. So I'm presuming Esther has quite long fingers as well. And Esther has a very, very long nail bed, so her nails always look fabulous, even when they're super short. Right. Oh, ideally, I would want that to be a little bit thinner, but no, you don't, Esther. You have lovely long fingers. Chubby man. What's she like? Oh, dear. How long is this video already? How long have I been on for? Oh my word, I've been on for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Right. So that's going on that one. That one's going on that one. I wanted a... I don't know what, I'll put... I cut that down. Do you think that'll be too much, or should I just do that on a card? But black. Yeah, I'll just do that on a black card base. It's too much having the yellow and the black and the yellow and the black. Esther has flat feet. That's funny, Mindy. Mindy just said, I have nothing flat. Hey, Donna Henderson. This is my first visit with you and I'm hooked. Welcome to my lair, Donna. Oh, Donna, listen. We talk about lots of different things on this channel. Generally, we try and talk about nice stuff. Sometimes we go a bit deep, don't we? We get a little bit, you know, psychological and a bit, you know, thoughtful. But it's just generally as the mood takes me. And it sometimes depends on who's on, who's chatting, what everyone's saying, you know, and the crafts and whatever. So yeah, if you want to join my Facebook community as well, Donna, please do. You'll recognise some names that you've seen tonight over on there, Artful Stampin Space. So Artful Stampin Space is not really, well, sorry, I was going to say it's not a super chatty community. It is in the designated chat area. I just like to keep a very clean board. So we have a designated chat area. Now this one, I'm wondering, that would look cool like that. I think like that. Okay. I'm mixing it up a bit. Mixing it up. Yeah, there's lots of love in here. I'm bossy. I'm bossy. Oh my goodness. You guys haven't met Linda Yamiko. Oh, sorry, Linda. Yeah, and then sometimes we run Zoom. I run a Zoom event so you guys can actually get to meet each other and see each other in real life, which is super duper fun. Yeah, Linda, Miss, oh, turn the paper round and do that. And you guys haven't met Sheila yet. Is Sheila Bomar in here? If you're watching this on the replay, she's gonna laugh. Use a stencil. Oh no, actually, she says it with a bit of a southern drawl. Use a stencil. You know what I want to do now, guys? Is put some flowers coming out from here. Have I got a daisy? Daisy stamp. Hold on, hold on. I found one. Look, look, look. just feels like it needs a bit of texture. Is Martina napping? She was here a minute ago. She was. She may have fallen asleep because she's an hour ahead, isn't she? She's an hour ahead of me. So. Oh, cool, Donna. Okay, that's fab. Well, I am thinking over the holidays we're going to have another Zoom session. So basically what happens in the Zoom session is that you just craft, or you sit and have a coffee like Cindy Nelson. Is Cindy here yet? Cindy tends to just sit and drink coffee and listen to everybody else jabber on. Moderator clicks on, I'm an old lady of 78. Oh, there's a few, there's a few. I was going to say octogenarian. That's, what's the word for, not octogenarian, because that's 80, isn't it? What's the word for 70? Take care, Beth. Okay, safe journey home. Don't dash too fast. See, Glenna's 78 years. No, Glenna's not 78. Never. We have got some 70s watching. I know we do. They're just being very quiet right now. Oh, of course, Sue. Yeah, no problem. Oh, September, Janice, really? No. What's Janice saying September for? Oh. Never, Jane. Wow. Septuagenarian, that's it. Sept. Oh, yes, it's French, isn't it? Septalaboc. What's that from? I'm feeling very young right now. Right, I've got a little gap there, but I'm wondering if a little bit of, you know what I'm going to say, don't you people? When's Jane's birthday? Sorry, missed that. When's it? What? When? I missed that. Soon. I have been thinking about whether we do a birthday rack list on Artful Stampin Space, but I'm a bit hesitant to do it. I'm wondering instead we have a virtual one, like we're going to have a Christmas card one, we have a virtual one. So what we do is if people would like to share with me their birthdays, what I could do is announce their birthday on Artful Stampin Space, and then people on Artful Stampin Space can create a birthday card and post it underneath that person's birthday. How about that? I've just thought of that just now. I come up with some ideas sometimes, you know. Right, I like that. It's all very dramatic, isn't it? It's very bold and dramatic. Love it. We've gone for drama on both days. I thought last night was quite dramatic, and now today's is quite dramatic. Oh, now I'm going to try and get this. Oh, I was going to say I'm going to try and get this in the middle. I'm just going to eyeball it. Hope for the best. There we go. It's very unusual, isn't it? I think a nice yellow background with a stamp across the middle for happy birthday would be gorgeous. You know, like something nice and bold like this. I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to waste your time. But... Right, let's have a look. So we've got that one. I'm just going to stick it like that for now. I've got to tidy up a bit. Oh, now on my desk there were some scraps. Not scraps, sorry. I had leftover card kits that I bagged up. And I've got a square card here. So, there we go. White might not be the right colour, but it sets it off so that you can see it. Got that one. Oh, that one is sticking down. That one's stuck down. This one just needs sticking down. This is great for the person that has her most used stamp that says your birthday came, your birthday went, this is the card I should have sent. That's a good stamp. Oh, happy birthday, Serene. Well, maybe we can start off our virtual birthday card system with your birthday. Are you telling me that officially? Okay, so if you want to be on the birthday list, you need to email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And I will have to start a birthday system. Actually, if someone wants to volunteer, if anyone would like to volunteer to administrate that, please let me know. If in the UK, there might be some stamping rewards. I might ask Vanessa Bridge because she's very organised. Right, I'll have to have a think about that because I don't want to take on another job. Right. Good, Serene. So the idea is that you basically you take a picture. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. You take a picture of a birthday card and you post it underneath people's birthdays. Right. So I'll liaise with you, Lorraine. Hi, Wendy March. Did I just see you? Did I see you earlier? I got your card today. Thank you so much. I got Wendy's card. I forgot to tell Gina. Gina, I got your card. She's gone now, though, I think. I got Gina's card. Who else's card I got today? One of my customers. I took up her catalogue. I got a card from her. Oh, it's been amazing. I've had so many Stampin' Up cards this year. It's amazing. Okay, hold on. Let me just do this. So, we'll go with, that was 1, wasn't it? That was 2. We'll do it that way. Then, that was 3. That technique. That was 4. That was 5 and that was 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I got Martina's card. Yeah, I got Martina's card as well. Actually, I've had 2 cards off Martina, I think. Yes, Boxing Day, 26th. It looks good on the white. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's very dramatic, isn't it, Wendy? Very dramatic. Oh, if you haven't seen the video of Wendy's daughter singing Oh Holy Night, please do go and check it out. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I put the link in my community thing on YouTube. So, love the black. Quite different. Really nice seeing what you can do with these products. Yes. So the papers, I think Esther showed them earlier, but for those of you who don't follow Esther, you won't have seen it. So this is a pack of papers that are coming in the spring catalogue. And I have had a little play, which I can show you. I did have a little play doing colouring in. So this was some colouring in that I did the other night. And I did do more colouring in, but I can't find it. Nope. Nope, not on my desk. Don't know where it's gone. Okay, I will find it at some point, but it was actually quite fun to just sit and colour in with the blends. So, looking forward to doing a bit more colouring in. Oh, sorry. I use the alcohol pen, Samantha. Yeah. So hard to choose. It is, isn't it? They're just so striking. Now, please, guys, have a go with this. I know some of my techniques can look a little bit overwhelming, and I know some of you are still not stamped one sheet wonder. I've noticed different demonstrators showing similar techniques to what I do. But they're calling them different names. I think some people are calling them split card technique, whole sheet stamping. So I'm trying to think of all the different terminologies that you can look for it. There's lots of different ones. Right, lovely to see you all. I will catch you guys tomorrow at some point. I've got a very busy day tomorrow. We're doing some delivery of parcels and we're watching the Christmas Carol production at 1 o'clock. And then we're hopefully going to be ringing bells at 6 o'clock from our doorsteps and singing carols, because we're not allowed to mingle with people. So, or more than one person from your household outside. So we might just try and sing very loudly carols from our doorstep tomorrow and hope some of our neighbours are going to join in. So, hi Paulette. Oh, you're welcome here. Thank you for popping in. Yes, we have several Canadians watching. We've got Glenna and we've got Lorraine, for sure. Thank you. Thank you. It should be good. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow night. And yeah, things are hotting up, aren't they? I know there's just some Christmas gifts that I'm getting ready to send to people, and they're just not going to get there in time for Christmas, but that's fine. It's nice to have a surprise after Christmas, I think. You know, to have other presents to unwrap later on in the week. So, will you be videotaping the singing? Oh, I'd not thought of that, Glenna. I might do. Linda, you're fine. You're fine. I don't think you'll hear me from Swansea. Esther might. Esther's nearer you, Wendy. Yeah. Yeah, I might do a live then. Okay. Yeah, we like your brand of cheeky, Linda. Right. Take care. God bless everybody. Have a great day wherever you are. And go and make something bright and cheery. Okay? This is so un-Christmassy. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Okay. Lots of love. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. And hit the bell button. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I did have some dingle bells earlier today. They've gone now. But yes, hit the bell button. Ting ting. If you want to hear from me again. Okay.